Hello girls and boys, welcome back to DSF. Today we are at the KLGCC resort for the very exciting launch of two very new and very innovative Volvo models here in Malaysia today. The XC90 hybrid is the first of two flagships that Volvo has launched today, and this is a fully plug-in hybrid, but of course Volvo has thought of the people who want something, well, a bit more traditional, and they're offering a B5 trim with the B5 engine as a passive hybrid option as well. But we're not going to focus on that one today. Here we have the fully fledged PHEV, plug-in hybrid electric vehicle version, which is the cream of the crop, I would say. This is the highlight of the show today. So first things first, what do you see? You see the evolution of the Thor's hammer headlight right here, which is pronounced Mjolnir for those wondering. Yes, I do know how to pronounce it. And then in this stunning black color, it's really regal. And I would love to see this barreling down the road at night because it would look so cool with all the lights going on here. Perhaps some people might even put like some lights in the grille to make it look even more menacing. But hey, that's an aftermarket thing. You do you. You'll also notice you have some slats here which are actually fully closed off. This houses the radar systems and the LiDAR systems because this car does have radar and LiDAR added to its safety features. So it can, for all intents and purposes, drive itself, although depending on legality, you shouldn't be doing that. But other than that, you do get the same menacing front end. You get these slats running in opposite directions to give you a nice contrast and make the car look a little bit bigger than it actually is. Now you'll see more sensors down here, so on and so forth. That's pretty standard for Volvo, right? Now come along with me to the side and let's take a look at the rest of the exterior and the inside of this all-new XC90 plug-in hybrid. Okay, so off to the side, you'll notice some big wheel arches, which leaves some room in case you want to upsize your tires. Though I wouldn't personally recommend it because the space you get is not really that big anyway. That might cause some trouble when you go over humps and all that. But either way, this thing has some pretty good ground clearance, as you can see, very decent ground clearance. Huge tires right here. Look at this, 275 R45 20 inches on this dual tone scythe-like, almost scythe-like design. I wouldn't say scythe-like, but it sort of looks like that to me. And of course, these are Michelin tires as well. And for the price of 434,888 ringgit, you would expect nothing less than high-quality tires like this, which can handle any bumps and even some light off-roading as well, I assume. You'll notice more sensors off to the side here. Your charging port, because again, this is a plug-in hybrid, so you can charge the hybrid battery. Your nice chunky wing mirror over here with more sensors, a camera, your blinkers, and then off to the side, very typical Volvo design, strong lines, haunches for days, a big mirror and window, and of course, very traditional door handles that take you inside the very luxurious interior, a kick plate down there, some skirting up here, and then a nice big spoiler around back. Speaking of, let's take a look at the rear. All right, back here you'll notice a very familiar taillight design, right? We've seen this evolve, let's say, over the past couple generations, and it still looks very good. You've got your XC90 wording here, Volvo badge over there, T8, denoting that this is the higher of the two variants. This is a 434-888, once again, which is very good considering it's a D segment SUV in the luxury market. So it's competing against other luxury brands which are much higher. But of course, again, you have the passive hybrid, the B5. That's only 418,888 ringgit. And you do get an automated tailgate, obviously, in this segment. Your tonneau cover's already been removed, but that goes right here, which of course you can see the third row seats here. You have two seats in the back, right? So 2, 3, 2, 7 seats in total. But once you fold these down, right, there you go. You push that and then perfect. It's just a two-touch tumble operation system. You pull this up, the headrest goes down, you pull it up again, the seat falls forward, and it's completely flat. Look at that. Very good, very practical. That would leave you space to put your tonneau cover back up, right, which I'm not going to do, but you get the gist of it. Let me just move the tonneau cover out of the way real quick. I'll put it right here, and then you'll notice your boot space, which is already quite good, right? Because you've also got a false floor. Despite this being a hybrid, you still get a false floor, which is very nice, very thoughtful of Volvo. Can this part be removed? Yes, it can. To reveal your hybrid battery pack, your tire repair kit, and a few other goodies which you wouldn't want to touch. But of course, then you can just fold down the rear seats for even more space. Like I mentioned, boop, Oh yeah, sorry, the tonneau covers right there. Uh, there we go. To reveal even more space. And if you want even more space than that and you're traveling like one or two people, you can fold down the middle row seats. Boom, even more space. It is unbelievable how much space you can get in this car. So, speaking of space, let's take a look inside. Okay, so inside the Volvo XC90, obviously it's very luxurious, very comfortable. Look at these perforated leather seats with extendable thigh support too. Oh, is this? No, I don't think it's. Oh yeah, it is extendable, but like there's a button for it, so you can't just like physically move it first yourself. But that's fine. You've got this nice round steering wheel with the squarish center design, very classic Volvo. A digital driver display right here, with a nice, cute little tablet-style infotainment screen right in the center, flanked by your two aircon vents. You've got a nice speaker down here, wood veneer. What about this? How does this open? Okay, apparently there's also a button to open this, I guess, your glove box. Very high-tech, quite unnecessary in my opinion, but you know, it's Volvo. You've got some nice big vanity mirrors going on here, a big panoramic sunroof right up there, some lights, an SOS button in case you're ever in a bind, and of course a nice crystal gear selector right here. This looks really nice, really luxurious. Your start stop switch, which you turn to start the engine, not press, which is a very unique Volvo thing. Your cup holders right here, which can be folded away when you don't want them, followed by a nice big cubby space. It's not really that big actually, it's quite shallow, but it's fine, it's usable, with a 12-volt socket and some USB ports as well. Your digital controls here for your media, and your climate controls are neatly at the very bottom of this, which is kind of a compromise, but I would prefer if the buttons were, you know, laid out over here or something. I just prefer buttons. There is a wireless charging pad there, and of course the main highlight, this is Google enabled, by the way. Take a look at this. See this Google Assistant symbol right here? Yeah, that means that this infotainment is Google enabled, and that is the same for both flagships launched today, including the EV version, the EX90, which we'll take a look at a bit later. But other than that, the first row, very nice, very comfortable. Let's take a look at the second and third row now. Okay, so obviously back here in the third row, it's going to be quite cramped. Excuse me, because this is not meant to be a people mover at the end of the day. It just sort of can do it in a pinch. Emphasis on the word can, because it's not really the best for it. But hey, you know, legroom may not be the best, but if you sit kind of straight, you should be okay back here. And of course, you do get some very nice creature comforts which make it a bit more acceptable. You got aircon vents back here, along with cup holders on each side with, oh yeah, there's a compartment there too for some storage. So not really the best, but you can definitely do short trips very, very easily. You can do some short trips very, very easily. In the back here, you've also got lights as well up here, speakers up top, and yeah, you've also got seat belts too, so plus more vents back here, likely to, you know, let air in and out or whatever, or make it feel a bit less noisy. Either way, Volvo has taken a lot of precautions to make sure that even back here, you are very, very comfortable. And the seats are more than wide enough, of course. Look at this. See? Perfectly wide. It's just legroom that's an issue. But I don't think that's going to be a problem, because most people who buy this anyway wouldn't be using the rear two seats all the time. It's just once in a while, right? So for that price of 434,888 ringgit, this is the all-new 2025 Volvo XC90 plug-in hybrid. What do you think of it?